Hello everyone, I'm Cluna Spitfire and I'm a variety streamer on Twitch. My main game to play is 7 Days to Die and I do a lot of videos on using and modding the Twitch integration built into the game. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to add a charity spawn in the game for when the chatters donate using Twitch's charity feature. This is a great way to have an event happen for charity donations with very little work on your part, and your chat will love the fun things they get to do to you, all in the name of charity. If you find this video helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel for more 7 Days to Die content. Let's dig in. The first step is to go to your creator dashboard and go down to charity. You're going to set up the charity fundraiser that you are going to be attaching to. Now, this is something that you can do without having Twitch integration set up at all yet, but you're going to research whatever fundraiser you would like to be a part of. So for this month, I have chosen JDRF as my charity of the month. So I am setting it up on Twitch as well as through my Tiltify and things like that I've already set up. This one's going to be separate from Tiltify and all of those things. So if you already use Tiltify, it is a separate fundraiser goal, but you can set your goal to be whatever you want. So I'm going to set it at something pretty small. You can always create a new fundraiser or update your goal as you hit them. As it says, you can increase your goal at any time, but you can't decrease it once it's created. So if you hit this $50 goal, you can always increase it to 100 and so on, and encourage your stream to continue supporting this goal. Just fair warning, this does cover up the normal support Cluna Spitfire options, like for subbing and stuff like that. So this is going to pop up when they see it first. They can switch over to support Cluna Spitfire, or you in this case, but you may need to inform them of that if they're looking for where to donate a sub or something like that. You're going to click Save Fundraiser. You can add dates to this. Mine are going to be a little bit... Mine I'm going to leave open because of some of my travel plans. And we're going to first click Start Fundraiser. Once you see this, you're going to know that your fundraiser is active, and it will continue to be active until you tell it to stop. If you want to stop it at any point, you're going to go back to charity, go to My Fundraisers, and you'll be able to find it and click Stop. You can set up a new one at any time and stop the old one. Now we're going to go to set up charity alerts. If you're already using Twitch alerts, the normal alert section that Twitch has added recently, you may already have some of these set up, and all you can do is either create a new one for charity or just edit your current alerts. So this is my follow. Okay, and you go down to charity and you can then have different levels. So if you wanted to choose different levels of a charity and adjust them based on like $5, $10, $20, you can have different sounds, different images that pop up, whatever you like. So you're going to go there. They do have a classic one already set up, and I've already set mine. I changed the sound. You can change, this was the image, the GIF that comes with it. You can change that to a different GIF if you'd like to. And I may end up doing that, but you can upload your new files on the side, save it, and you can test it. You can also add, of course, celebration and play around with all of these normal settings. Once you're all set with your alerts, that's where you're going to go into our Twitch events file to edit. The next thing you want to do is to go into your files to edit the Twitch_events XML file. To find this file, the one way that you can look for it is going into your Steam library, wherever you store your 7 Days to Die game. Then Steam Apps, Common, 7 Days to Die, Data, Config, and scroll down to Twitch Events. Right click on it and edit with Notepad++. The other way that you can get to these files is to go to the game in Steam, right click on it, click Manage, go Browse Local Files. That will pull up the same files. You're going to then go to Data and go to Config, and the file for Twitch Events XML is down here. Again, right click and edit with Notepad++. Once you're in Notepad++, what you're going to want to do is scroll down towards the bottom where it talks about the charity. Missed it. Right here. It's going to be all in green, so it's easy to miss. Charity events, right here. If you want to use the ones that are base in the game, all you're going to do is get rid of these little arrow pieces here at the beginning and end of each line. And you'll be good to go. Now what this means is that for each 1 bit or 1 cent donated to 101 cents donated, so this would be $1.01, then a cop will spawn. For anything $1.02 and more to $9.99, a demo will spawn. If you want to change this, you can change this however you want to be different amounts. They do count for pennies. So if you wanted this to be like 1 to 99 cents, and then you wanted this to be $1 to $9.99, and then if you wanted another kind of thing that you wanted to go from $10 on up, etc., you could. You will notice that at the end there are the presets: casual, standard, hardcore. Now if you want to have the different ones based on what preset you are playing on, so if you want something nice to spawn during casual, something a little more challenging to spawn during standard, and something really difficult during hardcore, you can have them be completely different for each preset that you have in the game. If right now they're all the same, exactly the same, so no matter what preset you are on, it will spawn these things for charity. That's how I typically like to have it done, but a lot of people might want to have it be different depending on what level they're playing on. Say you want just casual, you would just delete these ones and it would simply be for casual. If you are listing more than one, make sure you don't have any spaces between your comma. For mine, I have many different things set to go. I have spawn chicken happening from 1 cent to almost $2 happening, and then from 200, which is $2, to $4.99, group dogs, and then it gets bigger and bigger from there. Now I've tied into a lot of things that are naturally in the game. However, I did create one of my own spawn demo crew with 25 demos as the highest thing. So that's pretty exciting for a lot of people. So that might really encourage people to donate quite a bit to the charity, which is the idea. Of course, I also have Group Grace, which is really exciting, at $20. So this is where you can really encourage your chat to donate to charity just through spawns. Once you are done, of course, click the Save button to make sure that everything stays the way you want it to. If you're not sure of something that you would like to use for an event, what it might be called, the place that you need to look is in the Game Events file, which is in the same file folder that you looked in before. So if you're in your config, it would be in Game Events right here, and you can open that up, and you can then go ahead and look for, say, so Control F to find, and then say you're like, okay, I want to know what it's called for the chicken to spawn chicken, and so you're going to take that and copy what that event name is, and then you can go back to your events file and you can then place it there, right here. Make sure you don't have any spaces. If there's an event that you have created, of course, you can use that. But these are the ones that are naturally in the game. You would just go back and forth and find what you're looking to do. If you want spawn snakes, you want the group of snakes that spawn 5. That's a different thing than spawn 1 snake. If you want a group of coyotes, you could take that, right? Group of vultures. So there's lots of things that you might want to take from. Lions, maybe you want ferals, rads. These are the buffed ones that have like fire hands and things like that. Whatever it is that's already in the game, you can simply just take the name of it here and then bring it back to your Twitch events file, and you can then put it into the event name section. Okay, and that will be, you can replace it there and call it good. Now, what you do want to make sure that you end up doing is changing the event title name to match what's going to spawn. That way, this is what's going to appear in chat. So whatever it says here, charity chicken, charity group dogs, you can have it say whatever you want here. This, as long as it's Twitch appropriate, because this will be sent in chat so that it knows what was spawned. The other important thing to make sure you have set, is it allowed in the safe? I have mine set to no. It's not allowed to spawn in the safe zone, but it will spawn as soon as you leave the safe zone. Cooldown allowed. Is this allowed during a cooldown? I have mine set to yes, because if charity is happening and I'm encouraging that, I don't care when it happens, even if it's during a cooldown. Vote, same thing. I don't care if it's in the middle of a boss spawn. If charity is happening, I want it to happen. Pimp pot add, that's just how much it's going to add to the pimp pot if somebody uses this. If you want to add a lot because it's charity, go for it. You can make this whatever you want. I have it gradually getting more and more as the spawn gets bigger because the charity will have gotten bigger. SP add amount is how much goes to that person who donated that much money. How much SP are they going to get for this donation? And you can have that be whatever you want. It can be a set amount, or it can gradually go up, just like I have mine going, based on the amount. If you notice that each of mine has a start amount and an end amount, you could have it be exact, like $20 and it'll do it. Then your start amount and your end amount will be exactly the same. Be careful that your start amount and your end amount, so if I had put this as 200, for example, then this one would never go off because it always takes what one happens first. And this one would happen first if this wrote 200. And so it would never see the group dogs. So make sure that whatever number you have, it only happens once per thing so that it makes sure to happen. Now, of course, the caveat to that is if you have different presets. If you do not have an end amount, like I don't at the end, it means pretty much anything else above that. So I want this one to happen for 2,500 cents, so $25 or more. So no matter how much they donate, that is what's going to spawn once it's past that amount. So if you don't have an end amount, it will have no end. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful to setting up the Twitch charity spawns using the 7 Days to Die Twitch integration. There are so many things that you could make happen all in the name of charity. So get out there and have some fun with your chat. Like and subscribe for more videos like this one, and check out some more of my videos on modifying the XML files for the Twitch integration in 7 Days to Die. See you guys in the next one.